God damn it. I'm in the home fucking stretch. I'm like fucking 15 pages till the end. I'm just gonna power through it in this last fucking episode of reading Warcorpse's book. And the book is Kissing and Shooting the Stars, A Look at the Stars Today. Penn Jillette. That's where we left off. Penn Jillette, the much larger half of Penn and Teller, the one who does most of the talking. I really want to say about Penn, this should be what I really want to say about Penn is what he does outside of the Magic game. Now, amazingly, Penn and Teller still do a full Magic schedule, even with all the TV shows. Even though their TV shows are actually not canceled, but they don't do them anymore. They are still at whatever casino, always on a full schedule. Well, it's also because they perform in fucking, Las Vegas, and I think they even film bullshit, or they did film bullshit in Las Vegas, so it's not that hard. It's just the stuff he does outside of Magic shows and TV shows, like his vlog, both Penn Point and Penn Says. Penn Point, he was getting better and better with when he, for whatever reason, decided to pull the plug. Then I believe there have been several podcasts that he does for a while and then quits. I believe he's still doing episodes of Penn Sunday School, but I could be dead wrong. I wish you were one of those things. My question is, why do you start something like Penn Point? Just stop it abruptly. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He doesn't have to justify shit to you. It's not just but podcasts as well. The vlogs. It's not just that. Podcasts as well. If you just got tired or bored with it, that's fine. But Christ, at least make a final episode. Please let us know. All Penn would have to do is just say this is the last episode of what the fuck ever. I'm quitting because I'm fucking sick of it. That's all you'd have to say. That minor gripe aside, I still think Penn Jillette is one cool motherfucker. He's one of the people I'd like to meet before I leave this mortal coil. I do wonder one final thing about him, though. He's often said he has never had so much as a sip of alcohol in his entire life. I just wonder if this is true. I have to give them the benefit of the doubt because I haven't found anything that would lead me to believe otherwise. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just find it odd that at 50 plus years of life, he's never once been curious. If there is a reason, and he's never revealed it for one reason or another, then that certainly is his business. I just find it odd that he's never once wanted it. Okay, so to know what I'm just gonna read this shit. It's final fucking stretch. I'm just gonna read the way I would have written it. Rum and Coke, beer, gin and tonic, champagne, wine, or any of it tastes like. Never wondered what it's like to get drunk just once. More surprising is that no one tricked him into drinking booze. Well, whatever. He's still awesome. Not everybody's life is fucking miserable enough that you have to fucking dull it with alcohol. And I'm saying, I say that as someone who engages in alcohol drinking pretty much whenever I get the chance. So. Will Ferrell. Believe it or not, I am one of the few people that find most of Will Ferrell's comedies not at all that entertaining. I personally think Will Ferrell's best movie was a movie that most people haven't seen. It's called Stranger Than Fiction, and it's not a comedy. It's a drama about a fictional character that I guess comes to life. It stars Will Ferrell, Dustin Hoffman, who's a piece of shit, Queen Latifah, some British chick, and some hot chick. This movie proves Will Ferrell can actually act. He's not just some guy running around yelling, screaming, goofy dumb shit. He can clearly do other things besides comedy, so why doesn't he start doing a few more dramas he doesn't maybe want to? Just because you started with comedy doesn't mean you have to end with comedy. Take Tom Hanks. He started with primarily comedies, and look at him now. I think you can do the same. You're comparing him to fucking Tom Hanks, which is insane. I thought you were absolutely phenomenal in Stranger Than Fiction. If you've never seen the flick, I advise checking it out. Paula Deen, the once mighty Southern belle of home cooking shows. Then came to light some racist remark allegations. Now she's having to rebuild the ashes of a career. It's also the fact that she was, her recipes were basically killing people because of the fact that it was just so fucking unhealthy. My question is, is what she did really that bad? All she may have done is say some offensive things, nothing more. Yeah, and people cannot take kindly to that, you dumb, worthless cum stain. Words don't hurt unless you let them. Says the white man who has never had a fucking racial epithet thrown at him. So is what she really did that bad that she must be destroyed. Well, fuck her again. She's a miserable, fucking, horrible person. If you say yes, it was that bad, it was horrible, it was worse than setting puppies on fire, which you do realize that you don't have to say it's worse than setting puppies on fire to it's still being pretty fucked up to say nigger or spick or wetback or mooly or jigaboo or nignog, those words were meant to undermine people's confidences if they were in the minorities that those words were geared towards. But you really have to look at yourself in the fucking mirror. You're going to stand there and tell me that you never once said something mean-spirited about someone's age, height, weight, race, religion, or anything else. You can generalize about anyone. I think most people can go throughout their life without saying nigger. Which apparently you just probably say on a fucking horrendous basis. I'm going to bet that 95% of you have. The 5% haven't probably... The 5% that haven't probably can't articulate the words yet. Or just don't want to say shit. Everyone at some point has said or wrote a mean remark or joke about somebody's general group. Probably not in public, mind you, but in private. When they're in the car, playing video games with their buddies, having a conversation, and it's not in the public sphere. If you're an adult and you say you've never said or wrote anything like that, then you are a lying motherfucker. Because again, everybody has to be like fucking Warcorpse. So before we judge Paula too harshly, the wrong two, before all of you decry that she must be removed from the airwaves, her cooking line destroyed, her books burned, and all memory of her stricken from all time, you must want to stop for a moment. There are a lot worse people in entertainment that have done far worse than the words chosen by one fat white chick. Funny I didn't call them a cunt, but whatever. Woody Allen. Okay, if everyone's going to whine and bitch about Paula Deen, then why the fuck does Woody Allen get a free pass? It's a fair fucking point. I honestly don't understand that. Even if Paula made racist comments to another full-grown adult, is that really on par with what this motherfucker did? Woody Allen did something far more sinister, and not only did he not go to prison, he got to keep his career. What's worse, all of Hollywood and the rest of America still loves the little piece of shit. It's not necessarily true. People in Hollywood don't necessarily like him, but he's a decent enough director, and the name and the brand and all this other shit. I'm not saying it's right, it's just how the world works. He's still lauded by the goddamn media, even though once I found out he was a piece of shit, I stopped watching his movies. He's still loved by his fellow actors and actresses, some of whom came down on Paula Deen. So what he did was fine, but what Paula did, is that what you're going for? Is worse than Hitler. I think I'll leave the fucking liberal media out of this because it's biased by design. Paula Deen may have said racist things. There are ways you could have finished that sentence properly. But she never fucked one of her children. If you're too young to remember, that's what Woody Allen did. Simply put, he fucked his adopted daughter. He also he also did awful things to his own children. That wasn't adopted. Although Su Yi wasn't actually his daughter. It was just like the whole fucking thing was weird. But again, he did shit with Ronan Farrow and all of his actual kids. At least with Ted, she was 17 when he met her. Woody Allen adopted this girl when she was an infant. She's his daughter in every sense of the word, except for the fact that it wasn't his baby gravy that made her. Then, as if that wasn't enough, he fucking married her. The reaction from the media was a deafening chorus of crickets. Plenty of people have said shit about it. No one can deny he did this because they are still fucking married. So a woman says something racist to another woman, off with her head. Some cocksucker marries his adopted daughter, cool. Again, it's bullshit. It really is bullshit, and plenty of people are pissed off about it, especially now. Now, in the eyes of the law, there's nothing wrong with it because they are not blood relatives, even though he fucking... It's the whole thing. Still no one bothered with the, hey, this is fucked up crusade. Hollywood didn't banish him like they should have, which I agree. They destroyed Paula Deen and give Woody Allen Oscar nominations. Which actually, with the whole Me Too shit, which Mr. fucking Warcorpse is against, because it might ruin people's lives. You know, funnily enough, Ronan Farrow and someone else in the Farrow family have pointed this out. Like, the Me Too thing hasn't touched Woody fucking Allen. Like, it's been brought up a lot by the people involved in this clusterfuck and said, like, why the fuck are people still working with Woody Allen? It doesn't stop there. Pretty much every girl he's had anything to do with in his family has come forward at one point or another. I'm not making this up. It's there for anyone to see. His ex-wife Mia Farrow says it's true. All his kids say the same thing. The silence from everyone else is astounding. Christian Bale got flack for simply yelling at another full-grown man on his movie set. Woody Allen gets a free pass. Where the fuck is your consistency, idiots? Well, also, Christian Bale was being an asshole. Woody Allen's a bigger asshole, so it's just varying degrees of asshole, basically. So I asked the question for the final time to all those who read this. Which mask is the greater crime? A racist remark, yelling at a fucking employee on a movie set, or marrying your own adopted daughter? They're all shitty. They're all equal. Which is the more fucked up? Which is more worthy of our scorn? Again, fuck all of them. Fuck everybody involved in any of that shit. Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla is probably the person I like best in opinion-based media. The reason I like Adam so freaking much is not only do I agree with him on a lot, but he's like me. He's absolutely fearless. He's also an alcoholic. He's going to say whatever in the flying fuck is on his mind, and everyone else can just deal with it. That's why he's not on TV anymore. So even when I don't agree with him, I can at least maintain a level of respect for him. He doesn't dick around with PC bullshit just to make other people happy. You know, not being an abusive asshole is too fucking hard. He's going to say his piece. You probably know what I'm going to say. Wrong piece, honestly. And if people don't like it, they can fuck off. I like that. It also helps that he's really fucking funny. Jimmy Kimmel was the funnier part of the duo when they had the Man Show. Kevin Smith. Well, Clerks boy. Looks like you're in my crosshairs. There's something I want to talk about in regards to Kevin. It's not that I don't like his movies. I do. It's not that I don't like his podcasting. I'm actually a huge fan. I guess I just have to wonder when he's finally going to give up movies. Not that I even want that to happen. It's just for the last, 5-6 years, or getting to be several movies, he's maintained that this one is the last one. This will be the final movie, and then I'm going to move on to something else. We heard this song and dance several times now. I just wonder if he can actually step away. It seems like right when he's finishing his last movie, another great idea pops up, and he makes another fucking movie. Some of his movies haven't been all that great. That's fine with me, because I enjoy his movies. Just saying you might want to stop teasing retirement before everyone stops giving a shit. I don't think he'll ever step away myself. The one more idea is just an excuse. If he does stop and just does podcasting, that's fine. It's his life after all. If you keep saying this is your final movie, you might want to make it your last fucking movie. Bruce Campbell. Final 7 fucking pages. Bruce Campbell, the undisputed king of the B-movie. Seriously, nobody can come close to Bruce Campbell's notoriety in the B-movie world. If you're a horror fan, you know this guy and most likely absolutely love him. Yeah. I'm one who knows and loves him. The Evil Dead trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies, and Army of Darkness is one of my favorite movies. I do find myself with the same wonder that all his fans share. How is this guy not a household name? He actually is, and he's been on a bunch of TV shows. And leaving acting talent aside, as some actors prove that damn near irrelevant, he can do the one thing that studios worry about. He can put asses in the movie theater seats. If this guy has a major release, his fans would flock and drag along everyone they know. All you have to do to market said movie is just have him tease it on YouTube. He's got such a cult following that if he teased it, they would come. His Twitter army of 286,000, most likely they'd all go to see it at least once. I think it's about time that Bruce got a major nationwide release, don't you? 286,000 people would agree with me. When the fucking country's millions of people deep. Oh, final words. Well, hopefully most of the people that I made shit on, that I shit on in this little book, will take it with a grain of salt. Maybe the people I kissed in this book will give it a shout out. In the end, if that doesn't happen, that's fine. The only thing I hope is that you've had as much fun reading this as I did writing it. Not in the fucking slightest. Dave Nordall, 8/1/2014. Oh, table of contents. And I'm done. Fucking done. The last couple of pages were just the fucking table of contents, which are at the back of the fucking book, not the front of the fucking book. But whatever. I'm fucking done. I'm done. Fuck you, Warcorpse. Fuck your shitty prose. Fuck your grammatical errors. Fuck your spelling errors. Fuck your formatting fuck ups. Fuck the fact that you're a hypocritical fat piece of shit while simultaneously calling other fucking people fat pieces of shit. You fucking are a dumpy, balding, miserable motherfucker, and when you see other people who are slightly heavier than you, and you see them and they're fucking happy in their bodies, you can't fucking take it. You just are a ball of fucking sadness wrapped in fucking alcoholism and self-hatred. You know, and you love self-pity. You just love wrapping yourself in the fucking I'm a victim, I'm an oppressed minority shit. Seriously. I said this throughout all these fucking videos. He has complained non-fucking stop about all of his channels getting taken down, despite the fact that he's violated the terms of fucking service and community guidelines of the fucking website that he's getting kicked off of. Numerous fucking times. Right? It's like, and he legitimately thinks he is like the gay people who got refused service in the Masterpiece Cake court case. Even though he fucking isn't. Because the gay people did nothing to the fucking Masterpiece Cake shop to antagonize them. They just said, you offer wedding cakes, I would like a wedding cake for my gay wedding, and this malevolent, myopic piece of shit who's just like you said no. You know, and you can't do that in a public accommodations case. And that's what the fucking Masterpiece Cake Shop case is. It's about public accommodations. If you offer a service to the public, you have to offer the service to every single fucking person in the goddamn public, despite what you fucking feel. If you don't want to have wedding cakes that you have to give it to fucking gay people, don't offer wedding cakes. It's that fucking simple. You know? In fact, if you don't want to serve gay people in any way, shape, or goddamn form, don't have a business. Don't have a fucking customer-facing business. Have a shitty fucking club. Have a shitty fucking website. But whatever the fuck. You know, don't own a shingle shop. You know, don't put out a shingle and say, we're a bakery. Because once you do that shit, you have to fucking abide by public accommodations. YouTube is different, and he honestly thinks that YouTube is like the fucking bakery, this analogy, despite the fact that they're different because, one, you can still make a YouTube channel. You know, you can make infinite numbers of YouTube channels. Warcorpse. People I talk to on a regular basis have done that. They've had tens and tens of channels get flagged the fuck down, and they keep fucking trucking. They never complained. They never complained about it. They just said, fuck YouTube, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. They kept persevering. They didn't fucking whine and bitch and moan like you do. They didn't bitch and moan like fucking Brett Keen's done in the fucking past and probably will do in the goddamn future. You know, you constantly say, grow the fuck up to people. You grow the fuck up, Warcorpse. Drink yourself to fucking death. Walk off a short fucking pier with a lead weight around your fucking throat. If you're so fucking miserable with humanity, get off Twitter, get off YouTube. Just go the fuck away. It'll be better for you, it'll be better for fucking us. You misanthropic asswipe. Like, but you can't. Because you're a narcissistic piece of shit. You know? Let's just go to his Twitter. See what fucking pops up. Okay. So Michael Shermer. He's responding to a Michael Shermer tweet. Was also angry at SJW/regressive left for treating women as weak and wilting in need of protection from liberal men. That's anti-feminism. No, it isn't. And Warcorpse responded, I don't know which is worse, that or the fact that according to the SJW feminists, women can't be trusted to come to an opinion on their own and need to hive mind of feminism, need the hive mind of feminism to think for them. God. Okay, so as depressingly relatable as everyone has said, now imagining a world where women aren't socialized to placate men's feelings about their own safety, happiness, and pleasure. And he responded, oh yeah, something more important than a woman's happiness and feelings, which, you know, the feelings of feeling safe, feeling secure, and shit like that. Fuck how the man feels. Specifically, fuck how you feel. Oh wait, I thought it was you feminists that keep bitching for men to share and express their feelings openly. What do you want? Well, you do realize you can actually, you can express your feelings and not be an asshole about it. You know, you can express your feelings and not emotionally manipulate people into giving you the time of fucking day so you can date them. Which is probably what you do on a day-to-day fucking basis. And God knows I've done it in my fucking past. Because I was a piece of shit. And I'm still a piece of shit. But I'm not that kind of a piece of shit any fucking more. God. Nancy Jo Sales tweeted out, basically anyone who's ever used a dating app could write cat person. Just maybe not as well. And Warcorpse responded to that. Well, here's a thought. Feminist. Maybe give the guy who catcalls you a second look and not settle for the creepy male feminist whose balls only extend to asking you out on a dating app. Which, one, fuck you, but two, give the guy who catcalls you a second look. How about fucking no? Now, the creepy male feminist. Have you looked at yourself in the fucking mirror, Warcorpse? You don't exude not creepy. In fact, you give off a creepy vibe. You look like a fatter version of Buffalo fucking Bill. You know? With less charisma than Buffalo fucking Bill. You know, I can't get the image out of my head of you just tucking your dick between your fucking legs and doing the whole, the fucking dance to the song and saying, I'd fuck me. I'm sure you've done that in your fucking life. I wish I could get that image out of my fucking mind. But seriously, you look like a fat, out of shape Buffalo fucking Bill. You know, and people who are like, I'm sure wow. I'm sure Dave Nordahl, Mr. Warcorpse, would be like, you're for blah, 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 blah. Your videos are long. And if he sees this video series, which will add up to a fucking just like, because each video is about 30, 40 minutes fucking long. Some of them almost 50 minutes long. He'll have a fucking aneurysm. And I read your entire fucking shitty book. And I plan on reading more of your fucking books, like Nothing Good, or WKDP, or Dear God, You Suck, or your fucking motivational book, which I don't know what the fuck that's called. But I'll read that shit. And I'll do it just to fucking dig my fucking heel into your goddamn back, you worthless, meaningless, human-shaped pile of shit. To everybody else, have a wonderful day, but to Warcorpse, fuck you. Everybody who looks like you, talks like you, and who has the, who puts up with you and doesn't smack you upside the fucking head with a sledgehammer or a fucking shovel. Because that's what you fucking deserve. That's all.